This message is for the G7 nations. As Thomas Jefferson said, the tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. During the last 4 months, Iranian patriots throughout the country and the world have risen up against a tyrannical regime that for more than 4 decades has systematically imprisoned, tortured, and executed journalists, political activists, and dissidents. Iranians as a nation have had enough of a regime that has not missed an opportunity to show its incompetence and hostility towards its own people that it's meant to serve. This regime does not represent the Iranian culture and values. We, as a proud nation with a history that stretches back thousands of years, are fighting for our basic human rights, some of which were decreed in this very land by our King Cyrus for the first time 2,500 years ago. During this struggle, many of you have rightfully sided with us and condemned the Islamic Republic of Iran. However, this murderous dictatorship continues to execute our youths who were rounded up in political rallies and sentenced to death in kangaroo courts. Many of them were not given visitation rights to say goodbye to their parents. Some of them were buried in the absence of their families, so their funeral would not turn into further protest. As you all have experienced, the road to democracy is a bumpy one, but a road well worth traveling. As we Iranians travel upon this road, we ask of you to stand with us in this fight. Our fight for freedom requires more than a mere condemnation or sanctions. It requires more action. Islamic Republic Guard Corps, known as IRGC, is the most powerful and influential branch of the armed forces of the Islamic Republic of Iran. It is no coincidence that in its title, Iran is not mentioned. Its purpose is not to protect and serve the Iranian people. It is designed to solely preserve the theocratic regime and further its grasp on power in the region. Since its inception in 1979, it has been involved in various terrorist activities globally and over the years has become an economic powerhouse by monopolizing many business activities in Iran through its proxies. Many members of this intricate terrorist network and their families live and do business in your countries, enjoying the virtues of democracy that they deprive their very own people of. This fascist organization has been involved in enforcing religious, ethnic, and gender apartheid in Iran for the past 43 years. 3 years ago, IRGC was culpable in shooting down a Ukrainian passenger plane, which killed 176 passengers. And to this day, no one has been charged or convicted. Now, IRGC drones are being used in Ukraine by Russian forces to kill civilians. Most recently, Hossein Salami, the head of IRGC, threatened Charlie Hebdo for publishing caricatures of the ruling clerics and vowed vengeance against it. Freedom of expression and speech is the cornerstone of any democracy. And now this organization is blatantly attacking this sacrosanct right in Western democracies. It is time you designated IRGC a global terrorist organization and actively pursue and expel its members and proxies in your countries. Confiscate their assets and stop doing business with them. Any inaction on your part will further embolden this odious organization, which will ultimately endanger your citizens and their safety. We also demand you put political pressure on the Islamic regime by expelling its diplomats so long as they continue their grotesque violation of human rights and execution of political prisoners. A free and democratic Iran will greatly benefit the world, and our fight for freedom will go on till it's won. Thank you.